Live with you in the house on a Friday. How is everyone doing? Hope all is well. I am out to start my midday walk, so I say to myself, why not do a midday vlog? Jenny May, yes you. Jenny May, I really thought her and Jesus were going to make it, but I tell you, I looked at a lot of Jenny May's videos, even went back and looked at some of her videos on the reel, and folks, Jenny May has a serious anger management problem. Serious. And I saw that this first on the reel a couple of times where she had to be checked by certain other staff members on the reel. Jenny May, she and her mom never really see eye to eye growing up. At least that's what she explained to us. And as you can see as well, the way her mom performed, especially in public, that her mom also have a anger management issue. We're going to get to that, folks. I'm going to explain everything to you. Jenny May, when she was married to that white guy, of course she kicked him around, dogged him out. He cried, oh baby, whatever the case may be. Never stood up and showed no backbone. Lived with the man for a certain amount of years. Get married to this man, have a home together, but no kids. That's disrespect number one. And how you talk about him on your talk show, disrespect number two. Jenny May, you guys divorced. Shortly after your divorce, you met young Jeezy on your show. Claimed you guys fell in love. I really thought it was real because I know Jeezy was in it for the right reason. At least that's what he showed. Because this man even compromised to the point where he even went to your country, all the way in Vietnam, putting on the Vietnamese clothes, just trying to fit in your culture. Just hear me out. You saw the video when her and Jeezy went to Vietnam, right? And the family, how how Jeezy blended in with the family, put on their traditional clothing, eat their traditional food, show a lot of respect to the family, as you should. Look at the ducklings swimming, as you should. I wish Jenny May was obedient as these ducklings. Her marriage would still be intact. But yeah, so Jenny May, she dispersed of a lot of anger management, and that's why she said when she met Jeezy and Jeezy checked her on it, she realized she have an issue. But folks, even before Jeezy, the way Jenny May and her mom go about their relationship was very toxic. Neither one of them ever seek anger management. I saw they try to make it through therapy, but at the same time, the mother at certain times seemed like she was the therapist. Just could never shut up. And when you have a mother-in-law that don't know when to shut up and know her place, I'm telling you, it's not going to be a happy home. I'm speaking from experience. I was married over 30 years, at least one time, and it lasted over 30 years. And it cost me only $7 in City Hall, at City Hall in Manhattan. Only $7 and it lasts 30 years. How amazing is that? That's why I have to show respect to my ex. Look at that. What is that? An eagle or something? What the hell is that? Is that an eagle? I don't even know. Or maybe I don't know, one of those big birds. But yeah, nice. So yeah, man. So Jenny Mae needs anger management, man, for real. And I think she's realizing now that because of her own issues with herself and also with her family, like I'm talking about her mom and stuff like that, cost her a relationship with her husband, which shouldn't be the case. Because if you're married to a man, you got to show respect. And you got to also make sure that your mother respects your husband. And also your family members respect your husband. But as I saw, man, Jenny Mae's mom, she don't really have much respect for nobody. Quite frankly, not even for herself. The way I see the way she behaved on camera. Can you imagine if Jenny Mae's mom behaved that way in camera when she's off camera? The way she behaves, controlling freak, and that's Jenny Mae. Like mother, like daughter, you know? And none of the husbands for the mother never check the mother. So guess what now? The mother becomes a widow because no man want to tolerate no stuff like that with a woman that blobs and just don't know when to shut up. Also with a woman that don't know when she's wrong, and also a woman that don't know when she needs a timeout. Yeah. So when you get married, man, you have to learn to compromise and work on yourself if you know you have certain behaviors. Jenny made it and she was working her behavior. She thought she could get away with it through life because that's what she has been doing, trying to walk over people. Some people tolerate it, pretty bird in the sky. Some people tolerate it, and as you see, some people don't. And I'm glad Jeezy put his feet down, 10 toes in the ground, and do what he's supposed to. Folks, I was rooting for these folks, but let me tell you something. I'd rather see that man march down there to the courthouse and file for divorce than in a violent marriage where either one of them get arrested every so often and mess up their career and their children's or their child's life. So I'd rather see hands civil this way than in a lot of commotions like other weddings. I mean, as you see, look at Steve Harvey's mess. You know, look at Cheryl Strawberry's mess. Iman Shepherd's mess. Papoose and Remy Martin's mess. Will Smith and Jada mess. It goes on and on and on. Man, so we have to say to ourselves, folks, some of these people that we look up to and take ideas from and examples from, we have to take a second look within their life and their lifestyle. You heard Steve Harvey lately now just had a child out of wedlock. So yeah, so Steve Harvey have a bastard child out there. The man who wrote a book about relationship, think like a woman, act like a man. Right now he's acting like a bitch, or I should say bitch. Because YouTube don't want you to use certain words. So sorry, YouTube. Yeah, now he's acting like a yikes. You know, taking all the low blows, putting up with it, can't do shit about it because he made a mess for himself. Now he's abandoning Big Boom say that he and Big Boom was never cool like that. When I remember Steve Harvey back then, he used to dress like Big Boom in those long ass jackets, suits, the jacket always down by your knees. Man, you used to use so much cloth, so much material to make your suit, Steve Harvey. You used to look like a clown. And I think Marjorie kind of started to dress you right, putting you into some tailored suits, and you start getting more gigs because presentation. Get more views, get more gigs. So you're right. Help now look back, you know, and then move forward. I saw the big transition in Steve Harvey. So kudos to Marjorie for help building Steve. Maybe that's why she allowed Big Boom to keep giving him the boom, allegedly. Or maybe that's why he co-signed it, from what I heard. Because he know his life was messed up when he cheated on the outside. So I was wondering how he allowed Big Boom to boom his wife. But no, I got it. Steve stepped out of the marriage. Steve have a child out there in wedlock. So Marjorie said, you know what? I'm gonna do me. Because now you open the doors for me to act out my fantasies. And that's exactly what Marjorie did. You remember she told you she wanted to do the pool boy on your show? Maybe she did the pool boy, and you never know. Maybe she already did the pool boy several times. The gardener, the landscaper, who knows? A personal trainer, who knows? Huh, Steve? Who knows? Only Marjorie on her twat knows, you know? So yes, man, coming back to Jenny Mai, you need anger management, girl. Jenny Mae, look into yourself and see where you're going wrong. I understand that your family is important to you. You talk about your moms, brothers, yada yada yada. But now you start having kids and you have a family. You got married for the second time around. I don't think any woman really, really wanted to do it the third time around unless they have to. So Jenny Mae, maybe that's why you're fighting right now so hard, pause, to keep the marriage. Because you don't want to be this third time around. You don't want to be the laughing stock, which you are right now. But girl, you gotta fix your attitude. And then let me get into the culture part of it now. What I see from your mom is like they just wanted to install your culture in the child. The child belongs to Jenny Mae and Jeezy, not Jenny Mae's mom and Yeezy. That's what I'm saying. The child belongs to Jenny Mae and Jeezy, not Jenny Mae's mom and Yeezy. But I know because the mother is lonely, depressed, have nothing better to do in her life. Now here she comes messing up her daughter's life. That happens in a lot of marriages, folks. A lot of times a mother is not happy to see that her child is happy because the mother, she's so wrapped up in her own life where she's depressed and stressed because she didn't really make a way for herself when it comes on to happiness. And now here comes her daughter who was happy with her husband and a child. Now here comes the mess with the mom moving. see happiness, then she becomes jealous. And of course, because the mother also have a nasty attitude, of course, I'm sure Jeezy had to put up with some of that. I'm sure, folks, listen, when a man goes down to a courthouse, just listen to me. It's only maybe like 10% of the time a man go out and file for divorce. And it's always serious, where he can't take it no more. So when you see Jeezy went out there and filed for divorce within the space of 2 years and some months of marriage, that speaks volume to the toxic and the toxicity that was going on in their marriage. Speaks volume. This man couldn't take it no more. Jeannie and her mom is a wreck. And putting up with Jeannie is one thing, but her mom and her brothers and all the others moving to my house, speaking their native language. This is America. You know, speak English, I could understand. Maybe you're talking about me in my own house. Then I'm walking around my own house feeling uncomfortable that people are talking about because you're using your own language while we should all speak English so we all could comprehend and relate to each other. I'm telling you, man, some bad moves. Nice rain. I like this Mercedes truck. This one, I like the bigger one. This is the one I consider, the normal one day, but the bigger one is. Yeah, man. So yeah, folks. So like I said, man, family sometimes could fuck up your happy home, and this is pretty much what happens to Jeezy, in my opinion. Allow family to fuck up your happy home, and also fuck up your happiness, because not everybody's happy for you, or not everybody want to see you happy, or want to see you win. Guys, you remember when me, Jenny Mae, I should say, showed that segment with, when she went to visit Jeezy's family. I think it was in Augusta, Georgia. See the way she acted like she never used to. Mosquitoes, ants, and stuff like that. I was saying to myself, wow, this is wind is strong out here, very strong wind, but it's nice out, very nice, like about 85 degrees, sunny Florida, very nice out. Yeah, I should tell you guys where I'm at. Sunny Florida, about 85 degrees. Wind is nice and cool off the water. So yeah, so Jenny, man, I have a bad attitude. She didn't have it a long time ago. She took it from her mama. Because as you see, her mother have a very nasty, nasty attitude. And at her age, I'm talking about the mom, if she ever changed her attitude before, she will never change it again. So what Jesus was looking at was a replica in front of him. I'm talking about Jenny May. Yeah, because this man is saying, damn, this is what you're going to look like 20 years from now. This is what you're going to sound like 20 years from now. And then Jesus said, you know what? I'm headed down to the courthouse. The hell with this shit. Look at the ducks out there. Jesus said, I'm going down to the courthouse. No more of this shit. I'd rather pay child support. Look at the duck things. Yeah, so Jesus said, I'd rather take my chance and let the Atlanta County tell me how much to pay for child support than go through this BS where I might end up in jail one day. So you see what I'm saying, folks? This man did the right thing. He couldn't take it no more. And he had to make his move. A positive. Positive. I know a lot of women out there talk about Jesus and his baby mamas and stuff like that, but yo, how many of you out there have so many different baby daddies that you walk away from? Some of your girls have like 5 different baby daddies that you walk away from because of your stupidness and you can't control your emotions and your selfishness and you never see where you're at fault, always blaming the male. Come on, females. Come on now. Learn to take responsibility for your actions. You know, because the kids are looking up to us, you know. Take responsibility for your actions. And that's Jenny Mae's downfall. She didn't take responsibility for her actions while Jesus was putting up with all that mess. Man, this man went out to her country, put on them clothes out there in Vietnam, the Vietnamese attire, took photos, showed it to the world. Yeah, this is my girl. You see what I'm saying? Showed it to the world that Jenny Mae was his girl, his lady, his wife, his partner in crime. But guess what, folks? Jenny Mae, I guess she didn't really take that into consideration because she's so selfish and always thinking about herself. Look at these birds. Always thinking about herself. See what happens. So let me ask these birds a question. There's two of them, one on the left and one on the right. See there? I'm going to ask these two birds a question. These two birds they're white, as you can see. Jenny Mae and Jeezy got married in white. So let me ask them: is Jenny Mae and Jeezy getting back together? Whichever one fly away first, then if the one on the right fly away first, that means no, because the ring goes on the left finger. If the one on the left fly away first, that means right. So let's see. Is Jenny Mae and Jeezy getting back together? Which one of you guys gonna fly away first? Let me see. Is Jenny Mae and Jeezy getting back together? None of you? None of you flying? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit. Here comes Jenny Mae's mom in the middle again, like I said. She's always in the fucking middle. Jenny Mae's mom in the middle. Look. See? Jenny Mae's mom in the middle of the shit again. What the fuck is going on? That's telling me that Jenny Mae's mom never gave Jeezy a break. Look at this shit. We're just trying to solve an issue here, and Jenny Mae's mom flew right in the middle, as usual. Okay, let's try this again. Is Jenny Mae and Jeezy getting back together? Mom in the middle, I ain't fucking talking to you, so you don't say shit. I mean, you get the fuck out of here anyway. I ain't talking to you. Mama, you know, no bird abuse, but you know, we're just joking here. So is Jenny Mae and Jeezy getting back together? All right, let me ask the mother. What do you say, Mama? You ain't saying shit. You know I'm only talking. Why are you quiet now? Oh my goodness. Who's gonna fly away first? Let's see. Is Jenny Mae and young Jeezy getting back together? Wow. Jenny Mae and Jeezy look like they're. Jenny Mae is contesting the divorce. Jenny Mae is not ready to give up her marriage just yet. But the mother gotta get the fuck out of their business. You hear me, mama? Get up out of here. So, oh shit, Jeezy flew away. Jeezy flew away. Oh shit, Jeezy's gone. Jeezy is out of here. What the fuck? So now that just leaves Jenny Mae and her mom. Now let me ask this question. Jenny Mae, you're on the left. The mom is in the middle. I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. Do both of y'all think you need some good training when it comes on to behavior modification? Learn to behave. Does Jenny Mae, you see how your mom is looking at me? Look, now she's taking Jesus' spot. See? Now she's taking Jesus' position. That's what's happening. Now she want to take over Jesus' child and try to raise Jesus' child the way she sees fit. So Jenny Mae and her mom is taking over Jesus' child. That's what I see happening here. These two are very stubborn, as you could see. They are very stubborn, guys. Jesus flew away. Jesus flew away. I could see the reason why now. Jenny Mae and her mom are very stubborn. So I'm leaving these two ladies at it and let them work on their behavior and also their anger management. And I hope Jeezy and Jenny Mae could rectify. But as you see, folks, Jeezy flew away. He wants nothing to do with Jenny Mae. The mom came in the middle. Like I said again, she's always interrupting. Look at Jeezy all the way up there in the grass chilling. You think I'm lying? Look, Jeezy chilling under the tree in the grass, probably smoking a joint, probably smoking a blunt. He said, "Fuck it." See what I'm saying? Yeah. So, folks, man, that was fun in a way. But get back to reality. So, a lot of marriages today is on the brink of divorce, separation. Nobody's trying to work nothing out anymore. Man, I remember once marriage used to last forever. I saw my grandparents did it until they passed away. There go young Jesus right here. Yeah, see Jesus. Jesus came up here to chill. See, Jesus got himself away from the crowd. Yeah. So yes, folks. So marriage is not like it used to be. You know, we don't look at it the same way as people because we just love to jump from the next to the next to the next. So if we're jumping, man, you have to say to yourself, how happy really I am. How happy am I? Because I'm just jumping from one partner to the next. From one to the next. I have to learn this person, put up with this person, learn to tolerate this person. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So that's why when you invest this time in a person, try to make it work. Compromise. You already invest some time. Don't let it go in vain, especially if the person loves you and care about you. Because folks, let me tell you something. Jenny Mae might never find another man to love her the way Jeezy did, or maybe still do. And she knows that. Her clock is ticking out. And a lot of guys are watching. And they're saying to themselves, I ain't trying to put up with that shit. You know how many guys are saying, huh? And I'm glad I see it. I used to think she was cool, but yeah. But if we look back at her actions from the real, how she used to be checked by some of these ladies on that show because of her way with words and the way she talked to people. Nice apartments. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Oh, these are very nice. Oh, they're brand new too. Yeah, so like I said, man. So now that Jeezy checked her and she realized, oh shit, I need to work on my attitude. Well, guess what? Maybe she only tried it for a day or two or a couple of weeks. Then Jenny Mae's back to the old Jenny Mae, you know? And Jeezy was like, man, you know what? We spoke about this. You know, we already have this conversation already. You respect me, I respect you. Respect the boundaries. Also, make sure your family show respect. And your mama needs to show respect. Look at the ducklings. They're so cute. Your mama needs to show respect. But Jenny Mae mom ain't got no respect for nobody. She don't even have respect for herself. Seriously. Because I seen her the way she behaved in a couple of her episodes. Her mother behaved like a tyrant. But women from some of these countries, I guess because they grew up without fathers, they grew up to be like bullies. I don't know, but there's a lot of women from a lot of these countries that I notice are very like I said, they act very manly, like, demanding, like rough on the edges. You know what I mean? They're not that refined. I mean, you do have refined ones because I was born in Jamaica, and there's a lot of refined women in Jamaica. A lot of them rough on the edges too. You know, because I think my mother is one of them that rough on the edges too. Yeah, and she grew up with her parents, with her loving parents. But my mom was just one of those person ones that I thought was rough on the edges. Her and my stepdad used to get into it. You know. So yes, man. So folks, I wish all these people that are going through their marriage issues right now find a way how to work it out. Because I'm a single man. I was married for over 30 years. I had to learn, I'm fortunate over 5 years. I had to learn how to live this single life, get to love the single life, and appreciate single life. Because I was married young, at age 18. I stuck it out though. We had a daughter, nice house and everything, stuck it out. It was rough, but I did most of it for my daughter. I want to make sure she go to college. Wanted to make sure that they have a career. My son too. Yeah, so now they have their own life, have their careers. Then we call it a day. But if you're gonna leave these marriages with these young kids, it's like even a single family home, having a step parent raising your child. Some of the time that can be comfortable on no one's mind. No matter how cool the parents are, there's always some grudges. But Jeezy, he's pretty smart in his filing because Jeezy filed for hard custody, even custody. I know Jenny Mae. I think she's down in San Diego or somewhere in California. I don't know how they're going to co-parent going from the west to the south. I guess Jeezy got to buy a private jet. Jeezy might have to do what Young Blue did, get him a private jet so he could jump on it to go see his daughter in California when he missed her. Wow, that's some commute. Even though you have direct flights from Atlanta to California, what I'm just saying, it's still some commute. Yeah. Now, Cheryl Strawberry, and Ernesto, Cheryl Strawberry and Ernesto. Oh my goodness, both of you two, including Steve Harvey and Margie Harvey, your guys are, let's just say, stuck in the algorithm, and you're going to be there for a while because that is some mess that's going on between Cheryl Strawberry and her husband, or I should say maybe her late husband. I don't know if they divorced or not. The pimp, Ernesto. This man is pimping this woman from behind bars. This man is macking from behind bars with more than just one woman. He got two wives and two girlfriends. Ernesto, are you still messing with the horse stove? Are you still went out there messing with the mule? What? And others that I can't even say on this channel? My God, Steve, you found Ernesta for Marjorie, for, Cheryl Strawberry, I should say. Where you found Ernesta from, Steve? Let's ask this question. Steve Harvey, where you know Ernesta from? Because I said, bird of a feather flock together, Steve Harvey. Birds of a feather flock together. Where do you know Ernesta from, Steve? Ernesta Williams. Where do you know him from? Because there's a lot that we don't know that Steve ain't telling. Don't forget about the phone call on that show where you, on that segment where you had Ernesto on the phone and let Shirley know that this is your husband here for you. This is the man for you. So Steve, you helped create that mess. Believe it or not, Steve, you are a big responsibility. You know, you're responsible for Shirley and Ernesto's mess. You, you are part responsible, my friend. So I don't know how you're gonna fix your mess and sit there and watch Shirley and her husband Ernesto work out their mess. I tell you, folks, these two grown people. Ernesto is what, 58 years old. Shirley's in her 60s, and I have never seen such delusional people at their age in my lifetime. Seriously, at times I can't even take Shirley serious because she sounds like she's like, I don't even know. I don't even want to put an age on it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to do it on YouTube. But damn, Shirley, when you're around a man that you claim you love, you don't even know how to act. How to, act like a grown woman. This man kicked you around. You read the strawberry letters. You read the strawberry letters. You share opinions with people that are going through tough times in marriages, Shirley and Steve Harvey. Both of you act like marriage counselors. Both of you act like relationship counselors. Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry. But both of your lives are more messier than the crowd you're entertaining. Because that's all you're doing, entertaining the crowd. Because I can't take nothing that you guys say anymore for face value, including you, Steve Harvey. So now I look at you guys as entertainers. I'm glad I didn't buy Steve's book. I'm glad I didn't read that shit because now I would feel guilty. I would send it back to him for my money. Yeah, I'll tell him to send my fucking money back. Take the book back, goddammit. Shit. Oh yeah, man. And then guys, what's his name? Anthony. Let me see. There's some other shit going on that I didn't touch on. Oh yeah, Anthony Anderson, another one that their divorce final. Man, there's so much divorce going on. What? You got an alligator out there? You got a gator? The fuck? This is Florida, guys. You can see a gator pop up at any time. Trust me, snakes. I saw a big ass snake the other day. And I'm walking in this long snake about and I'm 6 feet tall. So the snake was about 5.5 feet. And I'm sitting there watching this goddamn thing, fat snake. But I was in the gym and I was looking through the glass. I said, "Holy shit!" You know? Yeah, you could see a gator or a snake pop out. That's why you see me walk so far from the water. I give myself distance just in case a gator jump out. I can run, even though I can't run, but still, I'll try. So yeah, Anthony Henderson, man, and I heard some things about Anthony Henderson. Whoa, I used to respect this brother as well. Not looking up to him, but I used to give him a lot of respect. But I heard some things that I can't co-sign, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to talk about his divorce settlement. Anthony Anderson have to pay his wife a lump sum of $4 million cash. $4 million cash. Anderson got to pay his wife a lump sum. Anthony Anderson is worth $20 million, right? And on top of the $4 million lump sum, you have to pay her $20,000 a month for alimony. Wow, you have to pay 20,000 per month for alimony after he kicks out that 4 million. So let's say you're worth 20 million from what they're saying. You give her a four, put you down to 16, right? 20K a month. Do the math. So within the next 5 to 6 years, she get another 4 million out of you. So you're down to 12 million. Your wife is taking half slowly. That's what you call it. She's taking half. Woo! Hollywood, I tell you. Now let's get to Remy and Papoose. Papoose held Remy down. I gave that black man so much credit to hold down his wife while she was doing about 6 years behind bars for popping one of her friends that she said robbed her. I think Remy popped this girl in the cab and jumped out like a gangster. I remember I was in New York at the time. So Remy was in Rikers and then she went upstate, did a six number. Papoose held her down. Remy came home, did an album with Fat Joe, made some money. They have a kid together. Now Remy have her own show on the road, the rap battle, and now you see what happens. She couldn't be faithful to the man that was holding her down, and now they're heading for divorce. Wow, so much going on when it come on to divorce. Families are breaking up. I tell you, after 2019, I see people's tolerance get lower and lower. I see people's tolerance get so much lower, and I question it because I say to myself, what really happened? Why our tolerance becomes so low? It's crazy what's going on, man. Crazy. We used to have understanding, but not anymore. We used to have reasoning where we could reason with each other, but not anymore. It's all about talk to my lawyer. Wow. Huh? Yeah. Sure. I'm doing a live, but I'll give it to you. Go ahead. Uh, I'm gonna be in live. No, but I'm doing a live, so I can't tell. I can't tell it. You know. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, guys. And it's chronic pain in a demon. 438-0154. Right. Oh. Yeah, but I didn't give up the. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's all right. Chronic pain in a demon. Yeah. So yes, guys. I'm telling you, man. Living without morality. Maybe that's going to be my next blog. People living without morality. It's so sad. So sad, man. So sad. But I wish them all the best because you want families to stay together, and you can raise the kids with a balanced parenting in the house. So with all I said and with all that said, I hope Jenny May and young Jeezy could work out their differences. Papoose, I can't say the same for you because I couldn't deal with what you have to deal with. Ernesto and Shirley Strawberry, you two need to sell together. Steve Harvey and Marjorie, I tell you, y'all just need to keep up y'all fucking because it is what it is. You know. So yes, folks, chronic pain in the house. I hope you all enjoy the vlog. My walk is over. So thank you for hanging with me, okay? One love. Peace, everybody.